Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. I can't tell if the top of my head's cut off, but that's too bad. Some bit me. Anyway, any of you seen the video from yesterday on these knives that I got in? One's from Slash to Gash, the Ultratech lookalikes, the Deadpool one. They're not very, you see that? I mean, it's just not very. The other one is not very either. Oh, fuck me. Am I feeling any better? Yeah, not really. So I'm going to break out my stones. I got 2 out of 3. I got the hard Arkansas, and I got the black Arkansas. And the black Arkansas is like fine, really fine. Hard Arkansas is like, I find, just touches up an edge. I have another one that's the middle of the road. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the camera in a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to spray this down with WD-40. I've used everything. I mean, I've used oil and baby oil and cooking oil and honing oil and everything. So what we're going to do here is I like to hold the stone. Some people like lay it flat on something. I like to hold the stone. It gives me more of a tactile, go away fly. Gives me more of a tactile feel on both hands. What I'm doing here is I'm just acting, I'm going by feel on where I think the edge is. And all it takes is one pass to screw it up, but you just, you practice with it. I find if you don't get it within the first couple strokes, you're pretty much screwed. So I'm gonna, since this has 2 different edges, I'm doing one at a time. I mean angles, So I'm doing one at a time. Okay. Now I'm going to do this other one, because I got the stone out instead of re-oiling it. This is the Deadpool one. And it's like I'm just trying to shave it, and shave the stone. Oops, that was a little wonky. These stones here, I'll put a link in the description if they still have them. You can get different sizes. Now this blade right here, this curve, I'm gonna curve around a little bit because it's not straight. I'm gonna curve around a little bit. But Amazon has different stones. I didn't bring a towel, so I'm gonna use my shirt. These are like $100. It's a good deal. They're good stones for the price. So let's see what we've done here, if anything. Nope. That's a little better. Yeah, that's a lot better. This paper has gotten somewhat moist. So don't fault the edge. Mainly it's the paper. Let's try this Bud K, Bud K catalog paper. Oh. Come on, you make me look silly here, people. There we go. Boy. There we go, that's a little better. Yeah, that one picked an edge up a lot better, this black one. Okay. So let's go to the black one, the black stone, the fine, which I find is good for finishing. Put a little oil on that. And while I'm doing this with my fingers, I find that I feel some grit on it. There we go. All right. Everybody does this different. Let's go to the next one. Okay, printer paper. Better. Yep. This blade stock is rather thick. But that did a lot better. Let's go with this one now. The deadpool one. Yeah. A lot better. Yeah. Let's try a little bit of this catalog. Yep. Okay, we'll try the deadpool one. That's the torn part. A lot of this is me right now because there we go. So yeah, that's a lot better. Be right back. Alright, I got my little strop here. I got a built-up residue here of that compound. I could have added some more, but I don't feel like fucking with it right now. Yeah, I've never really used these before, a strop. Never really found a reason to, you know. Never was one of the proponents of hair popping sharp. But it does, you know, it helps out when you just want to touch up the edge, you know, or get some burrs off of it. These strops here I got off Amazon. They're not that much. I'll put a link in the description. So let's try that. lot better. Yeah. Yeah. This is not the sharpest tool in the shed, but like I mentioned, this blade stock is rather, it's not very thin. You know, in other words, it's not very surgical. It goes from like 0 to 90 in just a millimeter. But yeah, that's better. Good enough for utility work, you know, or if you absolutely had to stab somebody. So let's try this deadpool one. Yeah. Yep, a lot better. Could use a lot more work. Oops, that was soggy. Yeah, could use a lot more work, but a knife like this and what I would, you know, I'd use it for boxes and, you know, everything else, and I wouldn't worry so much on how sharp it is. But yeah, that's, come on now, work with me. Yeah, got a little drag right there. But yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, this is oily. Come up here where it's not torn. Yeah. Let's try this other one. Yeah. Much better. Oop. Yeah. This deadpool one can use a little bit of work. So let's go back to my strop, and we're just going to do it without the on the side, without the compound on it. I swear. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it sure is thick, boy. They say it's 3 millimeter, you know, and it's like goes from a little bit to within like a ½ inch to 3 millimeter. A little better. Try the deadpool one. Get another sheet. Yeah. All right, well, that's how I would do it. You know, that's how I would do it. Depending on, you know, how sharp you want it. I've used rods. I've used, I like the Canon in work sharp. I've used stones. You know, it depends. Depends on my mood. But the end of the day, yeah, that worked rather well, and I got a what I would call a utility edge. You know, and if you stab somebody with it, it's sharp enough. And I'm actually shaving hair too. Yeah, so that's good. In a pinch. And it's therapeutic, you know, running, you know, playing with rock and steel. All right, got to go. Very busy. We'll see you.